The evening games during the opening day of the State B Legion Baseball Tournament yesterday featured a pair of comebacks and dramatic finishes, and there was plenty of drama again tonight in Lenox as the four winners squared off. First game of the night between Hartford Humboldt and Redfield, and it was a strong start for Redfield's pitcher Noah Haney. He stops a post-62 threat early in the game with a strikeout, one of 5 over 5 1/3. Top three, Redfield's already up 1-0. They double their advantage. Barrett Wren, it's not exciting, but it's a sac fly to bring home the second run of the game as Redfield's up 2-0 after 3. Big fourth, however, for Hartford Humboldt, though, as Caden Knowles belts this one deep to right field. Right fielder's got a beat on it, but it's a little bit over his head. Goes as an RBI double as Hartfield Humboldt comes back to tie the game at 2, and they would go ahead for good in the next inning. Brock Haldeman, yeah, no doubt this was going to get to the wall. That's another RBI double. That makes it 3-2. And that would be the difference in the game as Hartford Humboldt remains unbeaten, 3-2. Next up, it's winner Colombe against host Lenox, who advanced on a walk-off last night. In the second inning, the home team getting off to a good start. Quincy Einen makes contact and gets that one into center field to bring home the game's first run, and it's 1-0. A few batters later, Ray Williams is up, and Ray is going to send one the other way into left center field. That's good enough to bring home another run on the RBI double. Couple come home as they take a 3-0 lead after 2 innings, and they weren't done yet. Moving ahead to the 4th inning. This time it's Williams again going to right center field. That's good for another RBI hit. It's 4-0 after 4, and they were able to get such a lead that with those hot bats because of the arm of Camden Wolf. He was great on the mound following Brock Anderson last night. 8 strikeouts in 6 1/3. All Lenox, they take it 5-1. Tournament continues tomorrow. Now in loser out play this morning, it was Big Stone rallying to defeat Tabor 8-7, while Beersford eliminates the defending State B champions Del Rapids 5-1. The Canaries opening a series out in Cleburne. They had a 4-1 lead going in the 9th, and looks like this one's going to get away from them because as they came out on set, the bases were loaded with nobody out for Cleburne. We'll update that one on our scoreboard, KDLT.com. The Twins trying to make it 2 in a row against KC on the night they inducted Joe Nathan into their Hall of Fame. Then they asked him if he could pitch in the bullpen. I'm kidding, but it would be nice to see him again. It's nice to see this guy still swinging a hot bat after driving in 5 last night. Nelson Cruz, 2-run homer in the first, his 28th of the season, and it's 2-0. They were tied up in the second inning. C.J. Crone, welcome back off the injured list. His 18th home run of the year makes it 3-2. More bombas later in the inning. Jorge Polanco curls that one around the foul pole for a 2-run shot. Rather, a 3-run homer. It's 6-2. The story of the night, though, is Cruz. Remember last week when he hit 3 home runs? Well, he kind of looks like he might do it again tonight as we get a little bit of an elongated runaround for Polanco there. This is Cruz, the next batter. Yeah, that's pretty long and pretty gone. His second home run of the night, 29th of the season. And then he did it again a few innings later. He has 3 home runs in this game. Minnesota out comfortably, 11-2. Second time in a week he's hit 3 home runs in a game. Magic versus Bird, Brady versus Manning, McEnroe versus Borg. And no, I'm not actually related to Bjorn. That'd be really great if I were for me. But all these great rivalries pale in comparison to the latest. Born on the courts of Pickle this afternoon at the Pentagon. Stiglmeyer versus Henderson. The Jackrabbit head football coach John Stiglmeyer taking a brief break from fall camp to take on men's basketball coach Eric Henderson in pickleball during a fan event at the Pentagon held by the Sioux Empire Staters and the Sioux Falls Pickleball Club. The main purpose was to meet some fans, relax a bit as the athletic season draws near, and introduce people to the sport of pickleball as well. Now, as for the match itself, the veteran football coach defeated his younger basketball counterpart.
Well, he's got a bad backhand, and he's really slow with his feet, so if you play with those two, I'm 20-some years older than he is, so you got to figure out how to score a point.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk very much about that one, my man, but he's pure athleticism. Just look at the guy.
It was fun to be down here in Sioux Falls and maybe draw a little attention to the Jackrabbits and all our sports programs.
And even talk a little smack. How about that from Stig? Now, if you're interested in pickleball, the Pentagon will be hosting a tournament in October. Check out our website after the show, or visit the Sioux Falls Pickleball Club on Facebook. We'll have links to both on our website. Well, as for the sport that will soon be dominating our Saturdays, though the Coyote football team has had a high-powered offense capable of matching anyone in the Missouri Valley, it's not lost on them that the team winning the conference every year, North Dakota State, is doing so with dominant defense.
We're going to get after people. That's one thing we've been talking about a lot this summer and last spring is we're not going to take a backseat to anyone. We're going to get after every team we play, whether it's Oklahoma, North Dakota State, Indiana State, whoever it is, whoever's coming on Saturday. We're going to get after people. We're going to play our brand of football.
We had a chance this spring to get kind of the nuts and bolts of the new system in, and this month will be all about refining that.
USD opens the season 4 weeks from today in the Dakota Dome against Montana. Well, speaking of attitude adjustments, that is not the attitude we were looking for. We're actually looking for the Dordt football team, if we can go to that video up next. This is a part of what I'd planned to show you with the USD video, their run defense. Here we go. Now, speaking of attitude adjustments, what a turnaround for the Dordt football program under Joel Penner. They've gone 17-14 in his first 3 years after going 10-45 in the 5 prior to his arrival. It all culminated with the program's best season last year when they went 7-3 and finished 3rd in the GPAC. Now, they're going to be young at quarterback this year, though. The defenders still have been picked to finish 3rd in the preseason poll thanks to the return of the bruising runner back, that guy, Keithan Drury, and Penner's confident his program is built deep enough to keep the momentum going.
What we're really focusing on is the things that got us to the point that we're at right now. We have a lot of really special guys in our locker room. We have a lot of talent in our program. The way I look at it is we're just going to pour gasoline on something. We're going to see how big this fire can get.
Well, they'll start building the fire on Thursday, August 29th, when they open up against Kaiser. And finally, the Minnesota Vikings play their first preseason game 1 week from tonight, and they're certainly happy to have Anthony Barr back in purple after he appeared to be gone just a few months ago. Now, Barr was a 4-time Pro Bowler, made the Pro Bowl again last season. Looked like he was going to sign with the New York Jets back in March, but did an about-face, came back to the Vikings. Contract disputes are all gone, and now he's looking forward to contributing to the only bottom line that really counts.
I just want to win. I don't care how we do it. I don't care what my stats are. I don't care if it's we win by 1 or win by 100. Just trying to get wins. It just gives me a sense of calm. I know I can just go out and play, do my job, and just be the best I can be for the team. So excited for the opportunity.
And we'll be right back in 1 moment.